So, oh, we do see Kazros picking up that Xin Zhao in the jungle. We had the Battle of the Demacians. And Noxus on Sylph Fury in that mid lane.
Yeah, it is looking at grabbing the talent. So Ormas went with the Jarvan the fourth, which means Caceres then considered picking up the Xin Zhao. I'm glad I said considered, because at the last second changed over to a Evelynn. Evelynn not often picked up.
Oh, you're right.
But again, very strong in the jungle because of her invisibility passive. Basically means that she can walk through wards without ever having to worry. And that means that we should see, if Team Toaster, if they do it right, buying a lot more pink wards. Because you need those pink wards to see Evelynn when she's roaming around. She's kind of like Rengar in the fact that you can get a little bit of warning before she's on top of you, but her ultimate slows you down, gives her a shield, and does a lot of damage, and she can do that from the same range as when that warning shows up. So she can still use that, slow you down, and then be on top of you before you have a chance to even flash or react. So, I don't know, it'd be really, really cool. I have not seen Caceres play this Eve before, and I'm really excited to see that.
Eclipsker and Legit Ghost reminding us that Onla is a dude. I don't know why we keep using feminine pronouns.
Did I use a feminine pronoun?
Apparently we did, because everyone's just freaking out about it.
Maybe they just, maybe they just,
maybe they're just predicting us to mess up
They're
again.
like, they're going to mess up. They've called Oma a girl so many times that it's a dude, so let's go ahead and say that. In the future, we're only going to refer to Oma as a dude, and they're still going to be telling us, Oma is a dude! So, that'll be ridiculous, but I expect that one day when we're at the LCS Championships, we're going to be shoutcasting, and in the background there's going to be some guy there that holds up a sign that says, Oma is a dude, just for kicks and giggles, just because it's going to be a huge thing.
There's going to be like 25 people that get that reference.
But that 25 people, though, are going to laugh their faces off.
Going nuts.
All right, anyone who's in the LCS next year, you better carry a sign that says Oma is a dude, just for us, like, just for the love, do that. But Ray-Z96 picking up a Tryndamere for the top lane. Again, a not often seen champion. I think somebody said something at the very beginning before we started. Malphite for the top lane as well.
Super good counter to Tryndamere.
I like it.
Very good pick there. I really, really like that. His ground slam slows his auto attack speed by so much. Tryndamere goes in, ground slam goes down, and he has like 0.4 attacks per second. It's crazy slow. So.
Zero D. Your background looks a lot better than before. Lucky Friday 13 is a girl. Yes, dude. The only girl is Dokra Cyan. No, the Lucky Friday 13 is a female, and there are some other females that do end up on my channel, like Jay Kelton's super fast computer. Oh yeah. But anyway, LPK. Did LPK break the game? Oh, it does look like it. LPK, what did you do? It's all the Rengar fault. Anyway, I was going to say, somebody said just before the game started to pick non-meta champions. People that were a little bit different, which is why I think we have that Eve, the Tryndamere, Malphite coming out. Now, Malphite...
I've talked about this before, how much I love that, and I've given the reasoning behind it too. These non-meta champions, nothing gets me going faster. It's so nice.
But the game did quit out. Did it quit out for you too?
Yeah, I'm back in the lobby now.
Okay, so Ray-Z jumped out and already jumped back in, so I think the fuck happened. Okay, they switched it around. They're trying to get Ray-Z back up to where he was so they can rush through those picks and bans again. So who was toasting their iPhone during the pick? Toasting their iPhone. Same picks. It looks like we want to use the same picks and bans. So Ray-Z needs to go up, I think, one more to be original position. The last four had not picked yet, but we should see the at least very, very similar picks and bans for the champions. And if there's a Tryndamere ban, I'm going to be a little bit sad. But they are going to rush through that and get back right onto it. Come on, LPK. Make sure you pick your champion this time. So
that's right. So same band should be coming out, same picks as well, but I'm really excited to see what goes with the rest of this comp, because these are some really, really interesting champions. Champions you don't see in ranked that often, champions you don't see in the top-tier, high-level LCS play that everyone watches. So, I don't know. I'm really looking to see something creative come out of these guys.
I'm so excited for this Eve. I'm really
Hmm.
excited for this Eve because she's such a unique champion. A lot of people say that she doesn't bring a lot to the late game team fights, which can possibly be true, except that if her positioning is correct and she gets around behind the enemy team and hits that ADC before the enemy team knows what's up, she can do a lot of damage. As well as that full AoE team ultimate is going to be a fantastic thing. The amount of shield that she can get just off of that alone is massive and great for then initiating that team fight. But I don't know. So it's all about positioning when it comes to Evelynn. It's all about the positioning.
Hmm. They still say there's a bit of sync issues in your stream. That's quite odd.
Still seems a
Let's
bit
see.
of sync issues. My goodness, I have no idea what is doing
LPK
that, but
walking in the Rengar, nothing breaking this time. So,
it seemed to go smoothly. Razy 96 back on
ooh,
the Tryndamere, and another Katarina may be showing up here.
he has to pick Tryndamere. Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
okay, he
It's locked
did.
in.
Would have been a little upset if he had picked somebody else, but he was like, "Oh, I'm
Oh,
countering
I
myself."
picked. Well, good thing I get to pick again.
Yeah, exactly. So we do have a Katarina picked up, Patch and everything like that. So I will say, as much as I love you all, and I'm glad that you guys are following me and kind of checking things out, if there are terrible sync issues, go over to Chronofrost's channel because it does work. Not only should you go over there because it can work a little bit better, and I still have yet to figure out why on earth it's being a problem on mine, but you also can be able to follow him and make sure that you give him some love as well because, hey, it's Chronofrost. He's sexy. Who would not want to follow that beautiful face? Stop rubbing your titties. That's just... Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
I don't have any jacket that I can open up. It's just... Sorry, guys. Super
Alright,
Tarte, last pick.
Heimerdinger.
The Dongers?
Oh,
Raise your hyper-extended something or other acid hunters?
Position reverser.
Hyper-extended position reversers. Praise Urgot. If an Urgot came out, they still don't have an ADC. They don't have an ADC. Come on, play Urgot ADC. Come on, Super Tarte. You're platinum. You can do it. Pull it off.
Heimerdinger 80 carry.
Urgot! Yes! Yes! Urgot! We have an Urgot ADC. That makes us excited. There's some dancing. So we have a Urgot ADC in the bottom lane with the... I don't even know who's support on this team. What? Okay, so it's going to be a Malphite top lane, a Rengar bottom lane support with a Talon mid lane, Eve jungle, and Urgot ADC? Now again, LPK and Super Tarte do play together a lot. So they could be planning on duoing that Rengar, Urgot bottom lane. And Rengar, the bottom lane, he actually showed up a little bit at the beginning of Season 4 this season because of the bushes. Was able to get a lot of harass on the enemy champions. He would just hop out of a bush, deal damage, then run back into the bush and just repeat that over and over and over. So I could see a Rengar support showing up down there. Unless it's Rengar ADC and Urgot support because the Urgot has the exhaust.
I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. These teams are crazy, and I can't even give a prediction right now. I couldn't give a prediction based upon the champions, I should say. I could give a prediction just out of randomness, saying, "Oh, hey, I like this team," or "I like that team," but yeah, everything's so crazy. I don't know what to say at this point. I definitely like Purple Team's comp a lot more. I'm not saying it's the better comp, but I like it because how sporadic and crazy it is.
It is Team Waffles, and what Redfield said, which is Super Tarte said, gets loved by the casters and hated by the team. Aw, yeah. Gotta love it when you make the casters happy. But we're gonna see some crazy action across the board here. So definitely Team Toaster coming out with more of the classic picks. You know, the Katarina in the mid lane, Tryndamere top lane, ADC support bottom lane. However, what often happens on teams like this, because I've played it before, even in ranked games, when you pick champions that are unusual, that are different, especially that are rarely played, sometimes the oddity of that throws the other team off. They don't know how to respond to an Urgot ADC. They don't know what to do about a support Rengar. How do you play against an Eve in the jungle? That hasn't happened since Season 2. You know, those kinds of things. And so they definitely, Team Waffles has a huge opportunity to be able to get an early edge on Team Toaster while they're trying to figure out once again how to be able to play against a team like this.
Yeah, this is going to be crazy. Do not give up on... I think this is all going to come down to Onla in this bottom lane. I know he plays a fantastic support. And I'm really excited to see the disengage, the shields that come out from him, because I think that's going to make or break this bottom lane here with the crazy all-in comp that they have.
Mm-hmm.
It's all going to come down to the Janna support, how well he plays the disengage.
I would love to see some great reaction there when a last Acid Hunter is flying in onto Lucian and
Yep.
Janna just, Monsoon, you're fine, don't even worry about it. But that is a nice thing about Urgot ADC, because he did show up a little bit Season 3 every now and then just for kind of a trollish thing, but he has incredible range once he puts that poison and then the Acid Hunter on top of you in just crazy range. But running through for, I'll take Team Toaster this game. I'll take Team
All right.
Toaster. I've got faith in the classics. Ormast on the Jarvan the Fourth in the jungle, Onla with the Janna support in the bottom lane, Klobster with the ADC marksman Lucian, Razy96, Tryndamere in the top lane, back on Classic Season 2, and Patchinator with the Katarina in the mid lane. Throwing out there a little love for the Chrono.
All right, so on the purple team here with 16 seconds left, we have Casterus playing the Evelynn in the jungle. We have Sylph Fury playing Talon in what we think is the mid lane. LPK playing Rengar support. Again, we think. Rengar's going by.
We think.
Pleaserino in the top lane on Malphite, and Super Tarte playing Urgot in the bottom lane as well. I'm
You
not going to say
never
the
know.
role. I'm just going to say the lane.
It could be a Malphite teleport in the mid lane. You know, we saw
I
that
mean, it
actually in the
could.
tournament. Wasn't that in the tournament? Was somebody switched it up and went well, they were supposed to go towards the top lane, and their top lane and mid lane actually switched because the people that they were against, it just made more sense for them to switch. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they decide to do. Love all the new splash arts that these people pick. I liked the original Gianna face. I think the original Janna face is a little bit better, but the overall Janna splash art is just so much prettier. So I like
Her
it.
chin, her like jawline
Yeah.
going up to the point in her ear. You could level a table. You could measure a table with the side of her face.
Well, the other thing I was going to say is that if you ever needed to kill somebody, you know, aggressive Janna, all you have to do is stab them with her chin. Is that you just need to like poke them with the chin, and that would pierce right through
Yep.
anything. Pierce the stars. If anyone gets that reference, 5 points to you. Because yeah, her ear is kind of just like so. I don't know. We'll see. It could be that her hair's hiding the actual, you know, the curve of it. You know, she does have that big hairpiece flying through, but man, oh man, oh man. However, I think she got an upgrade on the boobies. What do you think?
I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and take a look at the other one and, you know, compare them side by side, maybe zoom in a little. And
Zoom
check
in
it
a
out.
little bit. Get out measuring tape here. Let's see here. It's 2 letters, you know, across, where the other one is a 4. Ooh. You know, I think she got a slight upgrade on the boobies. Poor Sona though. Sona never gets an upgrade. In fact, I think Sona lost some in her last splash art redo, where they redid like 3 of her splash arts. She lost a cup size, but we don't need to talk about that on the stream.
That's right. So, getting into this game here, it looks like everyone's at. Oh no, Castrus is taking this time getting into this one, but
Can someone tell me how to
Soon
get Google
enough.
Fiber? That is the question I think everyone on planet Earth wants right now. Is that we definitely everyone wants Google Fiber. The only way to get Google Fiber is if Google Fiber comes to your city and then redoes like everything, all of the connections in that whole city. They did it for a small town in California, and then they did it for I think a town in Texas. And now they were picking a new town to do it in, and I know Atlanta was up there in the votes for getting Google Fiber, but I think they picked somewhere else, like some odd state like Virginia was like where they decided they were going to set the next, you know, Google Fiber server or something. But eventually, don't worry, everyone will have Google Fiber, and by that time, somebody else will come up with something even crazier, and it'll be the next thing. We'll all be running like 400 gigabyte downloads, but it won't be enough because games will be so immersive. You'll actually download yourself into the game, and everyone will be like, "Man, my human body download into this game is so slow. Why can't we have, you know, Googleicious?" I don't even know. I'm making stuff up in the moment, but we are in game, and that's what
Google
matters.
Kevlar or something. There's
Google
something
Kevlar.
stronger.
I don't even
There
know.
we
Google
go.
may be taken over by somebody. I think what do you guys in the chat, real fast? What do you guys think? Do you think Google will ever be taken over, or will Google be doing the taking over? Because they're pretty dominating right now, but somebody may come out with something even better.
Not sure on that. I have faith in Google. They've always been the biggest company in my heart. But Looks like we are getting into this game now. 30 seconds in.
How Malphite has 3 or 5 cookies and Urgot has 2. How did that work
Huh.
out?
You're right. Well,
Malphite.
he started cloth armor, and how does he have 2 with a Doran's blade? He
No,
must
he
be
has
taking points in the utility
5.
tree.
Well, there's 2 in Janna. Janna has 2, and Urgot has
Well,
2. But
Malfoy can have 5 because he has cloth armor. Cloth armor only costs 300. That can add up.
how
But the
interesting.
Dorans, he has to have a lot of points into utility. So yeah, I think it is Urgot support.
Urgot support, Malphite top lane, even the jungle. Whoop, there we go. Ooh, they're looking for an invade on Malphite here. They're going to get a little bit of damage. Please,
Oh,
Arena
yeah.
going to walk his way out. That initial passive shield that he has, soaking up a little bit of that early damage. So, blue team says, we already got wards down here. I like Malphite not only walked into the bushes, but he also placed a ward down. So now he can see if blue team sticks around or if they back off. The importance of ward cannot be stated enough. Warding is key in this game. And as you can
Rengar.
see, ooh,
You see
sorry.
what Rengar's starting with? He has an elixir of fortitude. So he is going all in here.
They are. They're already around here. They're looking for
Yeah,
a
they're
quick
keeping this
engage.
bush.
Are they going to go in on this? Oh, no, they're going to
I
back
think
off.
they're too close to the tower.
I think they were waiting for blue team to walk through that lane on their way to the tower and be able to pick up an early kill. And Rengar, with that bonus damage leaping out of the bushes, would have been able to do some serious damage, but aren't going to go for it. Go ahead.
Here's what that elixir means. They need to get a kill super early or Rengar's going to fall behind. He's not investing into any hard, stable items, so he needs to earn his gold from a kill from that. So if he doesn't get it, it's going to be real rough. But if he does, he's going to stay ahead. Super Tarte getting taken dangerously low. Exhaust is down onto both AD carries, but the tornado from Janna saves Klobster there. Very, very well done on that tornado, but he re-engages once again. Is he going to get kited all day, though? He goes in, Summoner Heal coming out. Lucian picks up the first blood. Urgot going in under the tower as well. Double kill for Klobster. This lane not going fantastically. Pizarino taking a lot of damage from Tryndamere there, getting the early level 2.
I don't know why Rengar didn't pop the potion, because it instantly gives you 100,
Yeah.
I think 120 health, so it's kind of a free heal. And I was expecting him to tower dive like that to then be able to use the potion and heal himself back up and walk his way out of that. But it didn't happen, so
It's
I don't
not
know.
even just from the burst heal. And that's not even a heal. That's just gaining extra health. So that
Yeah.
can't be reduced by Ignite or anything.
So-
But that would give him a ton of extra damage as well. I think he would have came out ahead and got those kills if he'd actually used it.
Maybe
Paginator.
what he's doing is he's simply feeding the enemy team because he knows that their composition in that bottom lane, the Rengar Urgot, is so strong they want to be able to give the advantage to the enemy team just to be able to take it away. But 2 kills over to Lucian already. He's doing well. Now J4 coming in, going to slow the Talon and tank a tower shot on his way out. Says, ooh, maybe I overreacted here. Oh, he's
I
going to
was looking
flash
for
in.
this one, though.
Ormas Solo held the last
it.
Q, going to grab it and give himself double buff. And now
Double
Pachineer's
buff
on
might be
his
going to
tail.
Katarina, though.
Can he get out? Buff transfer may be completed. Not quite going to land. Please, Reno in that top lane having a difficult time against Tryndamere. So even though Tryndamere kind of counterpicked himself of sorts, as we talked about, he is still doing really well against that Malphite in the top lane already.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, especially with the cloth armor and the insane amount of potions on this Malphite, but he is going to heal himself up. He is going to start getting back into this. 21 CS to 2. That is crazy. Nice bullet does land onto John there. A lot of poke going down, but another tornado interrupting the Rengar jump. These tornadoes from Anla are on point. Very, very well done. This is exactly what I was talking about in the pre-game lobby.
I think
where-
that Alma needs... Oh, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Where if she lands these tornadoes, if she does her job as a support properly, then this other team's not going to be able to do anything. And so far, everything has been on point. These fights have come so close down to the wire that a single misstep could turn it, but Anla's doing everything perfectly.
I definitely think that Alma needs to start a YouTube channel on teaching people how to support. Because her supporting is ridiculous every game. Like, I even main support and am just amazed by all of her skill. And I'm like, Alma, teach me, senpai. But the Tryndamere is so much damage already in that top lane. 32 farm now with just Adoran's Blade doing massive damage. Pachineer in that mid lane, though. The double buff's doing work. Super Tarte, very low health in that bottom lane. Klobster may be able to get it. The Tornado not quite going to be able to land. Is he going to go underneath the tower? He's not. And Rengar gets a little bit of damage. But now Eve headed
comes
down here. She's
Evelyn.
not going to be seen by the tower. The low health Klobster Clubster, though. Janna here as well. There she goes. Eve, the exhaust is down as well. Can Eve pick up the kill? Tornado not going to land. She grabs it. Casterus picking up a kill. That's a he, actually. And now moves on to Onla, the dude. Sorry, I said she again. Super Tarte getting a little bit of extra damage. Onla, the dude, running away with the shield, is going to be able to live for the moment. Onla, the dude, survives. Onla, the dude, doing a fantastic job in the bottom lane.
Her Evelyn's E, I didn't know this, but it actually doesn't apply the red buff. It doesn't apply the slow from it, so Shauna able to walk out of that one. Looks like Tryndamere might be going for a dive onto Pleaserino here. A lot of damage going down. A crit attack there.
He keeps doing a nice job of hitting Malphite and then spinning away to dodge the tower shot. So he really knows his Tryndamere champion in that top lane. So Jake, hug me. Chrono, hug me. I don't know about that one. You have to travel to our states to be able to get a hug from one of us. And then you might have to pay a waiver and sign some waivers, pay a small fee. I don't know. We'll talk about that one. 9.3k gold to 7.6k gold. Blue team, Team Toaster, may have the worst computers, but they have the better fighting at the moment. Doing very well, patching her down to half health in that mid lane. Sylph Fury always just so much damage. Maybe look at going in again. Pleaserino not able to back out from that one. Ray Z gonna punish him from trying to recall. Has no mana and no farm. 56 farm to 8. That's a terrible, terrible lane.
Yeah, Pleaserino trying to hold his own, but guessing under this tower so insanely hard. As this game goes on, though, he's going to get his bigger items, going to get that Glacial Shroud. Going to start getting back into this, but again, Tryndamere with this huge lead right now. He is sitting on 1,700 gold. Evelyn here in this mid lane. Will Katarina be taken down? She has nothing to Shumbo to back into lane. The Ignite from Talon does take her down. So Talon doing a good job in the mid lane. 2-0 now with that longsword and 1,100 gold in his pocket. Maybe starting to turn this game back around.
And Eve always quick to respond to where teamfights are happening. 1-0-1. Would love to see some boost of mobility on her to get her to those fights even faster.
Yeah, I really like that as well. Meanwhile, in this bottom lane, things aren't going so well for the red team. Rengar trying to go in, the exhaust going down on him though, just crippling him. Will Super Tarte be able to take down Klobster? He's taking a lot of damage, but so is he. One more auto attack should do it. And to Urgot, support Urgot picks up the double kill. Super Tarte, I never lost faith in you.
Never lost faith. Love the tier into Doran's Blade and the double Doran's Blade Rengar. They seriously are just playing this troll bottom lane, and while they lost initially, are coming out in the lead now. So we'll see how it continues on from here, but it's pretty crazy across the board. So Fury, no mana, may look at backing out from that one. So whoop, gotta turn that alarm off. Pleaserino back in that top lane, now has a little bit more farm, doubled his farm in the past couple of minutes. However, still down. Went with that shield to be able to give even more armor. Glacial Shroud, there we go. Even more armor against Tryndamere.
Yep.
I don't know, it's one of those things that you can just keep stacking armor against Tryndamere. That's one way to shut him down, is you just become unkillable from sheer amounts of armor.
I really, really like that. That's what I was talking about, getting that Frozen Heart early. I feel is the best answer to this. So, I was really expecting a couple more Doran's Blades from Rengar. That, what was it, mid-season 3 build, where he just rushes 4 Doran's Blades?
Quadra Doran's Blades is the way to go.
Yeah. So, Katarina getting... the exhaust on Evelyn is so crippling. That is secured 4 kills now. The hyperkinetic position reversal in this bottom lane from Urgot. The exhaust down on Lucian as well. They are turning this around so well after that horrendous start. Very, very well done from the purple team here, showing their dominance. 3-7 now. Gold dead even after that huge lead that the blue team had. Evelyn ganking this top lane though. Tryndamere does have his ultimate. He's going to be able to take down this Evelyn with those crits. Huge damage unstoppable force coming out from Malphite, but he still might be able to turn this around. Tryndamere does still have his Undying Rage. He's going to spin and kill this Evelyn. Watch. He's going to spin and take... oh no, it's not going to happen.
She does have blue buff, so she can spam those Qs, and she doesn't have to be right next to him to be able to kill him, but they're kind of playing that ranged game. She knows that he has that spin. He knows that she can do ranged damage, so kind of bouncing back and forth, trying to figure out who really wants to engage first. And Evelyn is going to recall off of that one. But raise your hyperkinetic reverser, position reversers, because Urgot did that and got a kill. Fantastic job there, Super Tarte from that one. Onla down here, the dude Onla doing a nice job trying to keep Clubster alive. Will he be successful this time meantime, we shall see. They are taking some serious damage. Rengar now 1, 2, and 3. I almost want to trade it around and say that Urgot is the ADC because he has 2 kills and does a little bit more damage than Rengar. Oh, J4 coming in the bottom lane, used the Cataclysm on Urgot, forcing Urgot to flash. Super Tarte did live through that one, so the J4 Cataclysm is down as he tried to gank in the bottom lane. But again, warding is key. Red team had those wards in that bottom lane, saw him coming, were able to back off in time to survive.
Yeah. So it looks like Razy just going to go in on Pleaserino here, take him down, no concerns whatsoever. Still has that undying range, but didn't even come anywhere close to needing it.
Nope.
Clubster and Onla working on this bottom tower now, just shredding this down. Are they going to fully take it? Looks like they're just clearing the minions, trying to deny the CS as much as they can. But meanwhile, the two-man gang squad coming in this top lane, trying to take down Tryndamere. The Ignite's on him, the Undying Rage comes out. Evelyn just needs to get out of this one. Tryndamere, I imagine, is going to spin over this wall, but will they be able to take him down? The range from Talon does miss. He is on the run, though. Talon with those tier 1 boots. I don't think he's going to be able to chase this. He is out of mana. Tryndamere is going to get out of this one.
No, they're going to turn it around. Evelyn's still just off to the side with red buff. She's going to use her ultimate and grab a speed boost as well, but the spin from Tryndamere keeps him alive for the moment. And she still has a red buff. Malphite now showing up. Ormast may be in danger. Katarina as well. Going to get slowed from Malphite, but in the meantime, in the bottom lane, Super Tarte using those long-range Acid Hunters to be able to harass a little bit on Onla the dude and get a little bit of extra damage, forcing both of those blue team members to back off after taking the tower.
So, Brutalizer finished on both Rengar and Talon now, so a lot of AD coming out from this comp. The Malphite and the Evelyn, I feel good picks to round that out so they can't just build a whole ton of armor. Pleaserino goes in with the Unstoppable Force, keeping him alive. Will the Ignite take him down? It's going to be close. The minions, the caster minions, not going to finish the job. Pleaserino picking up a kill in that mid lane there. Going to help bridge the gap between this 101 CS Tryndamere.
No one's taking Dragon. Oh, go ahead.
Malphite does pick up a Sheen now, so going for a little more offense, maybe trying to turn some stuff around, but still going to be really, really rough in that top lane.
Yeah, I was going to say, no one has attempted to get Dragon yet. Dragon has been available we're at the 13-minute mark now and been available for quite a while. Neither team really pushing for that. More interested in getting advantages in their lanes, pushing that. And this Tryndamere eventually is going to have to be dealt with. 101, 111, 112, 113 farm, and just continues to stack it. And there is so little that the enemy team can do right now. I'm surprised that Malphite actually picked up a Sheen instead of grabbing a more armor, but instead he's looking for, I guess, a little bit of extra damage and hoping that that'll help him in that top lane. Coral Malphite. So we'll see. Coral, that kills people, but unsuccessful at killing Tryndamere so far this game.
Yeah, I know you're waiting, but so in this bot lane, looks like the blue team offense squad has come back, trying to put some damage onto LPK, the Rengar, but he's going to back out of that one. Hyperkinetic Position Reverser is available. Tryndamere going in, looking to try and shred down that tower, but his attack being quite reduced. And this exhaust from Evelyn showing its strength once again. Those Acid Hunters snipe it down Katarina from the long range. Is she going to be able to get out of this one? Looks like Paginator is going to get out safely.
Rengar is ulting though, so he is invisible. Could jump onto either one of these. Oh, he's going to jump straight for the Katarina. Flashes in to get into the bush, and then jumps the Katarina. Ignite's ticking, but the heal from Lucy and Clubster are going to keep her alive. What great plays there from Blue Team. I thought for sure that she was dead, but fantastic job from Blue Team keeping her alive. They didn't want that Katarina no matter what.
Yeah, very, very well done. Both Onla and Klops, actually, they're chasing on to Super Tarte now. We'll hold that till after the chase is real. Urgot, despite having 4 legs, not running fast enough. Evelyn taking that wipe, maybe not paying too much attention. Going to give another kill over to Lucian. Double kill for him. Looks like Razy going to finally take down this tower and maybe chase on to Malphite.
I like that, I think Razy, his tower, hugged this top lane tower more than Malphite has. Like, it's Malphite's tower, and Razy has hugged the tower more than Malphite has, which is ridiculous. But yeah, Evelyn was farming the white and wanted to finish the white before helping out the Urgot, and couldn't finish the white fast enough. And then the team came to her, and she's like, oh, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sorry.
So, yeah. in this mid lane once again. Talon going in onto the Katarina without that silence anymore, though. Not able to interrupt that Death Lotus. Does use that, what's it called, Onslaught of Shadows? No, Shadow Assault. That's what it is. Please Arena going in with the Unstoppable Force, knocking off 2 members. Evelyn coming in, though. Summoner Teleport from Tryndamere, just shredding everyone down. Does have that Undying Rage available, but the Hyperkinetic Position Reverser into the tower. Going to try to lock him up. He's going to use the spin to get out of that one, though. Looks like everyone trying to disengage. Evelyn coming in. Her Agony's Embrace is not available yet. Does not have that AoE slow and shield. Jarvan coming in with the EQ combo, taking down Duncan. Please Reno, actually Anla picks up that kill on the support Janna. And it looks like everyone just disengaging from that point.
Yeah, everyone was very, very low health after a great fight back and forth. Few deaths. Only the Malphite actually ended up going down. However, great plays back and forth from both teams there. And the chase is real for both these teams. They definitely want these kills. There's pings for that top lane. Urgot going ahead and heading up there. That support Urgot 14 has already built a... the Frozen Heart was what Malphite was building. He wanted to be able to slow people every time that he threw one of those Qs down. And now a Glacial Shroud also picked up by Urgot. So double tankiness here. Is Super Tardy going to steal it? No, okay. He was just... I'm not sure what he was doing, I guess.
Experience, I guess.
He was hanging out saying hi. What's up, Eve? You know, just want to check out those boobies. I know I'm fat and ugly, but hey, give every guy a chance, you know. Give a guy a chance. So maybe blue team that starts us off at this dragon. Yeah, Jarvan's going to go ahead and start hitting that. That is Ormast, grabbing up the starting damage on that dragon. But the rest of the team slow to respond in the top lane. Ray Z now duo up here trying to get him down. Can they do it?
Yeah, please Areno has that Iceborne Gauntlet now. Looks like, wow, Razy going in, one-hitting casters with that Static Shiv, an insane amount of damage. Please Areno not going to be able to run out of this one. He should just turn and fight at this point, try and burn the Tryndamere ultimate. Here comes Super Tarte from the wing. I don't think it's wise for him to engage onto that one, though, because he'll just fall shortly after as well.
And while all of that was happening in the top lane, red team very distracted by this unstoppable Tryndamere in the top lane. Blue team was able to pick up the dragon, so Team Toaster grabbing a dragon as well off of this. Just continuing to expand their goal lead now to 7,000. A Silphury in the mid lane, trying to dodge out of the damage from Clobster. He's tanking tower shots, but he's going to be all right for the moment. Silphury has proven over and over, though, that this talent has a lot of damage every time he dives onto the enemy team. So we'll see if he goes in with his E.
Yep, thinking about it right there. These teams still... Yes, it's in blue team's favor again because of that Tryndamere in the top lane. Actually, Lucian doing very, very well now, too. So Super Tarte is going in onto that Tryndamere in the top lane. I'm not quite sure about this. Exhaust going down. He's going to spin right out of that one, not to be chased down again. Such a slippery champion, that Tryndamere. Rengar going in with that Thrill of the Hunt, stealthing onto everyone. Silphury going in as well. The Great Monsoon from Janna slowing them down. Agony's Embrace slowing down everyone on the red side as well. The bullet lands onto Janna. Anla taking so much damage. Katarina going in, getting the resets despite the Ignite being on her. And they come out 3-0 in that fight.
Anla the dude lives through it all. So Talon used the Emu's Ghostblade, trying to find somebody to jump onto and wanted to jump on the Katarina. He knew that patching on this Katarina was bad. He knew that he wanted to take the Katarina out, but he couldn't jump onto her. So instead, he jumps onto Janna, trying to insta-burst her down. However, in the meantime, sorry, the Hyperkinetic Position Reverse on Katarina may cause the death out, and is Malphite picking up that one, as now Clobster tries to finish him up. Super Tardy on this Urgot, trying to go in on him. Jarvan the Fourth now shows up. Cataclysm onto Malphite. He should be going down here, but he's still alive. I think that the passive on his shield came out just in time, but now Eve showing up to play as well. That is going to be Urgot going down. Now Ormast EQing to try to get out. Evelyn, sorry, yeah, EQ, not Evelyn Q. Ormast now running away. They were able to get out. Evelyn has good chase potential, but not in that particular circumstance. And Tryndamere continues to beat away at this top lane.
Yeah, he's going to take down this tower. Castro's coming in, though. Not sure if he's going to be able to fight this one. I think Tryndamere can even 2v1 at this point with his Undying Rage, if he does it properly. Looks like LPK going to try and...
Sorry, Rage G may go in onto LPK here. Going to do a good bit of damage down to half health here. The flash from Rengar, he's going to get out. He is slowed. The little chicken peering above the head, but he is able to make it out, and they do survive that one. Another bad experience with Tryndamere, and he just continues to dominate. 3-0. The way to beat a Tryndamere is CC. When you have stuns and you have snares, you can stop him from spinning off to the side, and you can stop his damage. However, oh, nice tornado onto Casterus. The Eve trying to run away now from Onlo, the dude on the Janna. Can he do it? Onlo doesn't have a lot of damage. There's that Death Lotus from Pachinier, though, only going to hit a little bit of Sylph Fury before backing off. So we'll see if they continue to engage on that one.
Yeah, Super Tarte's ult had about 10 seconds left on the cooldown, so no position reversal that time around. Tryndamere scaring Malphite off of this top lane as well. But blue team really needs to start closing this out. They have a lot of towers down, but they need to start taking Inhib or Baron. Wow, Super Tarte taking so much damage because of that Lucian. He actually ults and swaps places with him there.
Just before the end.
I didn't even think that was possible. I thought he was dead already, but apparently he did get that transfer off.
If you start the ultimate and enough of the ultimate transfers through, you can actually finish it even if you die in the middle of it. But now, the nice Janna Monsoon knocking Malphite over the wall, saves him for the moment, while in the top lane, again, it's 2v1 against the Tryndamere, and he spins his way out. They're going to find Please Reno again, though, and that's going to be Ormas on the drive in the fourth, picking up another kill. Rengar, without the help of those bushes, really not doing a whole lot to help out in those team fights. He's trying to keep this tower alive, trying to keep the waves off of it. Now Eve showing up here again against Ray-Z. He just continues to farm towers, farm minions, and every now and then when a champion shows up, farm the champion as well.
Yeah, so things are not going so well for the red team. Pachinator going in onto LPK here. I think he's going to be able to walk out of that one just fine, though.
Just barely. 13,000
It was calculated.
Calculated. He could walk. Okay, sure. I mean, he could have ulted if he really wanted to turn invisible, decrease the damage, sure. But do you decrease the damage if you turn invisible? I think the Death Lotus will still hit you even if you're invisible.
I think that's only Kha'Zix, does he? For 1 second, and
I have to check that. But anyway,
I got trying to check, but it keeps changing.
14,000 gold in the lead. Blue team so strong. Team Toaster, 4 members here in the mid lane. Red team, 4 members back, trying to collect together, keeping this Team Toaster off of the tower. Can they do it? Rengar and Eve both showing in here. The invisible team.
Wow.
The nice slow from Eve, the ultimate, but the chase is on. Can they get it? I don't think so. And Tryndamere still farming that top lane. Now J4 engaging, catching 3 people in his Cataclysm. He's going to be instantly taken out, though. Katarina trying to. She Death Lotus is a minion, not hitting the right people. Finally get down Sylph Fury. However, starting to get these resets. Lucian picking up some kills as well. And now that's going to be 4 members down. Rengar, LPK, the only surviving member of this terrible massacre of Team Waffles. And now he's going to go down as well.
Pachinator using the Zanyas to survive Bad Assault. So they are going to take down this tower very, very shortly. Tryndamere now working on the Nexus towers. The first one is going to fall. And is he actually going to keep going? He is pretty well unstoppable at this point. Well, and he only has 1 item finished. How much gold does he have?
Let's I was about to check that myself as well.
Just under 3,000.
Yep, 3,000 gold. Because all he's done is farm minions, back off, farm minions, back off, farm a tower, back off, farm minions, back off. Just that rinse and repeat. Finally recalling with 3,000 gold in his pocket. Sylph Fury very low health, but so is on the dude. And Casterus picks up the kill on the Janna as well as the Lucian with a great extra damage. I wouldn't want to say it was her Q that killed them, but whatever it was, picking up a double kill thanks to the helpful, friendly neighborhood Malphite coming in here with a great ultimate as well.
Yeah, his ultimate, again, was on a, it had like a 5 to 10 second cooldown for that previous fight. So he got taken down, and then ready with those Harm Guard boots to re-engage and throw down the Unstoppable Force, cleaning up those 2 kills, and most importantly, they saved the inhibitor, so very, very well done there.
I think Ormas is going to be able to do this. He got pretty low and scared me for a minute, but he was able to pick up the kill on the dragon, solo dragon. He does have the Black Cleaver, so going to be doing a lot of damage. I don't even know about that Black Cleaver pick because only the Malphite and Urgot really have much armor, to say the least, but I guess it helps him kill Urgot a little bit faster.
Yep. Quite an interesting build there. But moving along in this middle lane, we see everyone sieging up again, but now Tryndamere, he's done with that top lane. He took down the inhib, he took down the tower. Time for him to rotate to this bottom lane. Please, Areno taken so low. Is the Cullen going to finish him off? Yes, it does. Running away in a straight line from a straight line skill shot. Maybe could be improved upon a little bit. Lucian chasing in, though, with the flash. just cleaned up the double kill. Katarina going in with the Death Lotus. Talon so slow trying to get out of that one. He does make it. Caster's coming in trying to help disengage, but he's going to fall as well. No, he's going to make a liar out of me and survive. Patchinator going in, cleaning up another kill. And they're leaving this team with nothing. Tryndamere finishes off that middle inhib. Kills are just coming out from the blue team, improving that KDA as much as they can. Cluster wanting to get that kill. Chana Ola picking it up again.
Ooh, Clumps are gonna go down. Please, Reno grabs that with the unstoppable force. Super minions on the Nexus. Can they finish off Jarvan? No!
So
he turns and auto attacks the Nexus one last time just before going down, and Ormas lives for another day. So the untouchable Tryndamere, 3-0, just non-stop assault. Back got his Infinity Edge and still had 1,200 gold in his pocket.
Yeah, very, very insane. Tryndamere did such fantastic work through this game. And I've talked about this before, but that's what separates a good Tryndamere from a great Tryndamere, is your decision-making, where to be at what time. If you can split push, you should split push. Go right ahead. It's hard for people to stop you. But if you need to be with the team for the team fight, go join them immediately. And this Tryndamere, actually, I don't even think he had to make that decision. He just pushed and pushed and pushed.
He just pushed. There was no one that could stop him. People kept trying to like 2v, 3v1 him in that top lane. He didn't care. He just spun out and then came back later, spun out and then came back later. I haven't made a decision just yet on whether I'm doing another game or not. I'd love to. What I'm going to do is I don't have to do any push-ups that game because somebody other team lost, not me. So I'm good on that one. But I wanted to toss it over to the wifey to make the final decision. It is 10:45. Games last 45-ish minutes. Yes.